So, control in the NBA doesn't always look like speed, strength, or only scoring. Sometimes it looks like everything is slowing down and you can do anything you want. Last night, Luka had a triple-double with 45 points, 11 rebounds, and 14 assists, but it was the 14 assists and 1 turnover that stood out to me the most. With just his passing alone, Luka is a threat from 90 feet away from the basket. As you can see here, Bailey already has tight pressure on Doncic, while another defender is creeping up to get ready for the double. This here means that there's an open man all the way down the floor, and guess what? Luka Doncic will be the one to send it all the way down the court to capitalize. In these open floor scenarios, it's best that you stop Luka as fast as you can, but that means your entire defense needs to get back. As if you only have 2 guys back, while LA has 1, 2, 3 offensive players filling the lane. It doesn't matter if you're trying to direct guys to guard different players to stop the break, the numbers simply aren't in your favor. So once Nurk turns to face Doncic, here's where that bounce right past him connects with LeBron on the run. Other times when Luka is pushing on the break, the defense will be ready to stop him. But here's where you see the power of the screen. Although Vando ends up ghosting the screen and doesn't really make contact, his man still guards this as if it was a normal screen and roll, which makes him stay there to cut off Doncic. But if you look at the backside, Vando is wide open for Luka to wrap the pass around to. But what makes things even easier is that since the defense jogged back and focused on Luka instead of protecting the paint, Doncic can now send it over to Rui for the easy slam.
Full slip pass, Chimura.
Now let's say they do protect the paint when getting back. Well, at this point, it's all about picking your poison between letting Luka score or setting up a teammate. And at this time, it ends in an alley-oop connection.
So Luka takes advantage.
This passing in the half court is just the start of it though, because when Doncic gets the ball with the momentum going towards the basket, this is when you'll see multiple defenders surrounding him to stop him from progressing even more. And in basketball, progress isn't just made by dribbling to the basket. As if you've ever listened to a wise coach, the ball moves faster with a pass rather than a dribble. So here's where Doncic will use that gravity to his advantage to drop it off to a cutting Vando for the easy two-hander. Now with that being said, you still have to be unpredictable when doing so. The defense will start to look for that low pass when they end up in the same situation, but also when you're an elite player, you understand how to adjust to the situation as well. So here, you're going to see Ace Bailey sliding over to take away a pass to Hayes on the roll, but in reality, the only pass he took away was the one that would be bounced as he could run through it. So Doncic shows him why understanding positioning and personnel is important by lobbing it up to his athletic big man.
Luka on a lob inside, Hayes too easy.
Well, they're going to take advantage of that.
Things like that are what take the life out of defenses and show you why you have to be on your P's and Q's when Luka has the ball, or also demonstrate to you why he's so dangerous with a perfectly placed lob.
That hurts. Doncic continues just to talk to that second and third row.
Whatever pass he wants to make, he can actually execute. And it doesn't matter if defense try to close in on him to speed him up, as Doncic will stay calm and patient while everyone ball watches, and then proceed to drop this off behind his back for Rui to collect 2 points inside. To have that much defensive attention is something only elite scorers have. His scoring presence will make defenders sink in on both sides just to stop him, but honestly, all they did was open up both wings to kick it out for a 3-ball, and trust me, Doncic will make sure to make them pay for it. Plays like that show you the type of control Doncic has when he's on the floor, as he's dictating every move the defense makes and then punishes them for falling into his trap. Control like this only comes from a few players, and although he has 6 turnovers during this game, Nikola Jokic is someone else who can control things with something as simple as just one pass. Now hold on one second, I need y'all all to listen to me. Now the reason I'm saying that is because I finally found what they didn't want us to see, and it's called Polymarket. Let me get on my phone so we can go through it together. This is Polymarket. It's legal in all 50 states, and instead of betting against the house, you're trading a live market. The 76ers are at 76% to beat the Pacers. Now right now, I believe in Philly, and I think they're going to win this game over them, so I took the trade, and now we just wait. If I wanted to cash out right now, I could. I'm talking about instantly. No lockout, none of those cash out unavailable prompts. And if at any point I feel like this trade isn't going my way, I don't have to sit there and pray into the final buzzer. I can go ahead and just cash out immediately and cut my losses. I believe in the Sixers, so I'm gonna go ahead and let it ride. And guess what? They ended up winning, so it's time for me to go ahead and cash out. Now compare all of that to the other sports books. They make you place and lock in a bet, but over here, we just got trades that we can go in and out of. $10 free is waiting on you. Just go ahead and download the app and use my code. And the fees, man, the sports books take about $9 on every $100 win. But Polymarket, they charge 1 cent. Now look, $10 free is waiting on you. Just go ahead and download the app and use my code. You don't need a card, no deposit, it's real easy. Once again, you can unlock that $10 through my link below. Stop letting these sports books steal your money and come over here and join the revolution. If you're late on the switch off the screen and the weak side help isn't all the way over to take away the roll, well, he'll just wrap it around smoothly to set up Brown for the float. Other times, we'll see the double come again as Jokic pursues the rim, but here's where that patience comes in handy. Joker could go up for a simple float right here to put some points on the board, but just by waiting a split second, this allows Goga to rotate over for the help, and now Valanciunas can get the and one.
Nice play. Big Val puts it away.
Watching guys control the game like this all comes down to fundamentals. Such as on this possession here, Orlando is in a 2-3 zone, so the middle of the floor is where you always want your best decision maker to end up. As you can see, when Jokic receives the ball, if Bane is to help down, he can send it out to Hardaway in a quickness, and the same goes for the other side of the floor if you were to put Brown on the opposite dunker. But since Bane didn't get down quick enough, it's a quick, simple, and easy drop off to Brown for the layup. As much as some of you may dismiss him, Shai falls right into this art of control. Every play we've discussed so far comes down to slowing the game down for yourself, and for Shai, we're going to talk about his scoring. When coming up the floor, SGA slows it down to allow the defenders to separate so he isn't doubled, and at this point, the Clippers have no rim protection down low and Shai sees an angle to attack. One crossover shifts Collins, and the burst downhill while getting low allows Shai to get into John's hip, and now he just sells the contact, which leads to an and one.
Driving in, off balance somehow. He spins it in with the and one.
Changing your pace like this can force defenders into getting relaxed, which lets you serve one move to then end up right past them for a bucket inside. And even when it doesn't result in a layup at the rim, defenders are now so more focused on the drive that Shai can now snatch back with aggression to gain some space. And once he has even an inch of room to get that mid-range shot off, you already know it's straight cash. Shai might not be this high-level passer like the other two mentioned in this video, but when it comes to keeping him out the paint or stopping him from getting to his spots, it may just be one of the hardest things to do. The game of basketball is an art, but within it, there are many different arts you can study. Let me know what your favorite play was in this video and comment cash down below if you want to see full blueprints over the arts of basketball. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you're first to know when I upload. I thank you all for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.